There we go. Wow. So, yes, this morning, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Rooster's Nest. My name is the Rooster, and every day, every morning, usually, I go live and I read to you from this book, the Book of Awakening, and I pull a card from this deck, The Nature of Infinite Love and Gratitude, so that we might all feel some peace in our hearts as we go about our day. But this morning, it's usually a morning crow because roosters crow in the morning. I forgot to turn the microphone on, so I did my entire show with no sound, and that's really fun. I had to go straight to work. I worked at 10 a.m. this morning, so I was not able to redo it at the time, and I didn't bother putting up my beard on tonight because I'm just gonna wash it right off and go to bed. So yeah, not putting the beard on tonight. Um, yes, so today was Orange Shirt Day in Canada, and it's a day for to remember the impact that colonization has had on the Indigenous peoples of Canada. It's called Truth and Reconciliation Day now. It originally was called Orange Shirt Day because of one person's story. So in 2013, the Truth and Reconciliation Act began, and officials went around to different reserves to hear people's stories. And one woman's story told about her first day um, of residential school and how, even though her grandma knew that it was going to be taken away from her, she said, "My darling, we are going to get you a brand new shirt for the day so you can look very nice for your first day." And so she got to pick out what shirt she wanted, and she picked this bright orange shirt. And of course, she had it taken away as soon as she arrived. And so that story kind of just took off, and Um, it was called Orange Shirt Day, September 30th, for a long time, and people would wear orange to show their respect and to encourage people talking about the impact of colonization and the impact of the residential schools. Yeah, so now it has been officially made a statutory holiday in Canada, and it was the first one today. So if you are a Canadian, I wonder what you did today. I had to work, but at least I wore an orange shirt. I was going to watch the documentary We Were Children, but now I do not have the time. It's been a very busy day. Anyways, so I will speak a little bit more about the day when it's time when I usually sing my song. I apologize for being so tired. I worked 8 hours and then I drove to Vancouver for choir practice, and then I came home and I've been scrambling around packing for something. And now I'm finally redoing this live way in the evening. So here we go. We're about to read from the Book of Awakening. September 30th says, "We are rare. We are rare, not perfect. With our hands full of groceries, our heads full of things to do, our hearts full of memories, and our dreams full of plans, we tend to think if we could only get away or finish crossing off the things on that list, if we could only undo what has been done or do what needs to be done, we might then live more completely, more perfectly. But we are human beings, flawed, colorful beings that eat plans and memories for food. This is a deep paradox at work in us. For though we aspire to self mastery and peace of mind, we are only momentarily whole. As conscious beings living in bodies, we are worn down by the days until we flash open to everything. These are moments of enlightenment. when the clarity and compassion of centuries rises in us, and we are suddenly more than we are, only to trip on the garbage the very next day, or to say something hurtful the very next minute to the one that we love the most. I used to think of these come downs as failures, as evidence that I wasn't trying hard enough, and they would prick me with slivers of inadequacy. I often felt discouraged, as if there was something essential I just couldn't learn. For a while, I felt deeply flawed. But I have come to understand that this is only the earthiness of our human condition. It is not to be corrected or eliminated or transcended, just accepted. We are in moments pure and ageless as light, and with the very next breath, we drop things or bruise the treasures of a lifetime. We need to soothe ourselves, not blame ourselves. We are rare, not perfect, and seem destined to know all there is briefly, only to pound it into bread. Ever so complicated, yet ever so simple human beings. Deeply flawed, yet deeply magical. Yeah, it's kind of funny that the day that I read this one about being not perfect and, being enlightened and then tripping over your garbage can, that I forgot to turn my microphone on. It felt like such a good show, too. I was like, yeah, I'm on it today. What a funny joke, universe. Okay, so our meditation for today is sit quietly and recall a lighted moment in which life appeared especially clear to you. Now recall a moment in which you hurt yourself or a loved one and feel the result of your clumsiness. Without judging yourself, hold that earthly reminder of your humanness in that clearness, and let the two soften each other. Enter your day with both clarity and compassion for your humanness. Life is to be experienced, not understood. The end for now. All right. Now it is time for the nature of infinite love and gratitude. And the card that I picked this morning was happiness. Ooh, happiness. Look at this cute little turtle. He's so cute. It's got such a big smile. It says, smiling opens my heart and fills my soul with happiness. I now give myself permission to smile for the sake of smiling. If you smile for like a whole minute, if you just like force a smile, you actually feel a boost in your mood. It's wild. Wow, I am really tired, you guys. Holy crap. We're going to pick another card because it's a new moment. So, what's it saying? What does it have to say for us today? Right now. Cards. I'm actually putting the happiness card back in there because we'll see if that's just the message for right now again. So we'll see. We're going to see what it's going to be. What's it going to be today? Yeah, what do we got today? What's it going to be today? Yeah, what do we got today? Ooh, what's it going to be today? What you got for us? Let's see what's it going to be. Yay. Ooh, what's going to be today? It says healing. Look at those sweet little spruce. What are they, cones? Some type of evergreen tree with little seed things. It says every single cell in my body and each and every relationship in my life is designed to heal, regenerate, and be whole. That's right. Every single cell in my body and each and every relationship in my life is designed to heal, regenerate, and be whole. Mm-hmm. Okay, so yes, that was the nature of infinite love and gratitude. I do apologize for this very tired crow, but it's a solemn day, and in symbolism and taking, she had her orange shirt taken away. They weren't allowed to speak their language or sing songs. They were punished for things like that, beaten. They were taken away from their family, from the things that they love. Their faith was taken away. And it wasn't just the schools, which ran for over a century, taking children away from their homes. Parents had no say. They were literally taken, like, by force. And it's still going on in senses with the foster system. The 60s scoop was a time when they were taking children from their families to put them into white homes, using sort of any excuse they could to say that the home wasn't good enough for the child, which still seems to be happening. There's prejudice against Indigenous peoples in that way. Generational trauma is a thing. It's a real thing. And there's no wonder why Indigenous people are angry and still hurting, and needing the rest of us in Canada to really listen and show respect and honor their ways of living before colonization. I personally wish that we all lived like the Indigenous people. I would love to just live off the land and chant and bang on drums and get smudged, sit in sweat lodges. Sounds like a really good time. I wish that white people didn't ruin all of that. Anyways, I'm not in a very good state to talk about this. I wish that my first show wasn't silent, but as I said in my follow-up video, it's symbolic because they were silenced for so long and nobody listened. So yes, please, if you don't know much about this and you think that you probably don't, but think that I'm stupid or silly or crazy for making such a big deal about this. Do some research. Check it out for yourself. Watch the video, We Were Children. Think a bit about what if your parent had, as a child, been forced to go to a school in which they took away your name, fed you awful food that was hardly edible, punished for no reason, sometimes severely punished. How would that affect somebody's ability to mother or father a child? And then having a mother or father not able to parent you, how would that affect you? That's how intergenerational trauma works. And that's why it's not a matter of them just forgiving. It's a matter of us understanding what happened so that we can repair it. And that's all for today. I need to go now. Thanks for tuning in. Just to let you know, I will not be going live tomorrow morning again. It's going to be a rooster's crow in the afternoon, early evening. So, take care. I'll see you then. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. Number 2, everyone is someone. And number 3, if you ever feel down, all you have to do is say, and the rooster will try to get my camera to go back into focus. What's the matter with you? Be with you! Take care. See y'all tomorrow.